All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. It's Thursday, man. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. First of all, man, thank everybody for watching and supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys, man. The channel is moving, the channel is growing. We're doing some things. We got some big old things happening. And I'll be sure to not only just show you guys, but really make it a experience as we make some changes here. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all didn't come to talk about that. Y'all want to talk about what I got to talk about. Draymond Green. Now, listen, we all know, man. I've been critical of Draymond during these playoffs. I thought he had a much better game last game. Draymond, to me, I think need to start with the podcasting. For the finals, that's just my opinion. I know some people agree, some people don't. I think it's time to lock in on the finals. The podcast, you can talk about that after talk. The podcast is better with another ring because he already got a couple. With another ring, I definitely think that. So, for Draymond, but you know, it's Draymond, man. Love him or hate him, he's who he is. He's gonna say what's on his mind. He's not gonna allow no one to change that. He damn sure don't care what I say, and very little people say. He know what he's doing, and hell, he won championship being him, so why change now? But he did say something, and he said, and this article here is from SI Extra, Sports Illustrated Extra, and it's titled, Draymond says playing Celtic isn't like facing LeBron James. Now I get where he's coming from with that, because he's pretty much saying, hey, you know, the Celtics, you know, or not, you know, they don't have a LeBron James. So let's read, because I don't want to take his words out of context. I think we got enough of that going on right now with people coming out and saying stuff that's inaccurate. So let me read it exactly. That's why I do it. I know sometimes you guys like, Chris, you got to read the whole article, man. I don't want things taken out of context and they be like, well, Chris started spreading this. No. Let's talk about it. It doesn't compare. When asked about facing the Celtics versus facing LeBron James, he said it doesn't compare. He's arguably the smartest guy to set foot on a basketball court. To say it compares to that, it's a disrespect. It's disrespectful to LeBron, and it's a lie to you. And let me make sure. It doesn't compare to, like, mentally playing against LeBron James, who I think is arguably the smartest guy to ever play this game. Not one of. He's arguably the smartest guy to step foot on the basketball court. So to say that it compares is disrespectful to him and a lie to you. It's a challenge mentally. When he's talking about the Boston Celtics, he says it's a challenge mentally because these guys are super athletic. They're super young, fast, and strong. So when you're facing that, you have to try to outthink a guy. Green said, if a guy's faster than you, how can I beat him to a spot? I have to anticipate. I have to think. I have to try to understand what he's trying to get to. So I think that's been huge in this series from a mental standpoint, just trying to understand and to be a step ahead. Now I get what he's saying though. I get what he's saying. This is, in my opinion, now this is not a slight at the Celtics. He's just saying LeBron is LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying it's like comparing saying, well, playing the I don't know. Let me think. Think of playing the Utah Jazz, right, back in their heyday with Carmelo. Playing them is a whole different beast. But playing Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, all right? Not saying LeBron is Michael Jordan. People, don't start that, because it's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to give an example here, all right? But he's saying LeBron James is one of the smartest guys on the game, meaning that during the game, throughout his preparation, pre-game, post-game, he's plotting, and his mind is moving, especially mid-game. His mind is moving in ways that's calculated and that's thought out, as compared to a team like the Boston Celtics that's just younger, faster, stronger, more athletic than you. So, and you got to understand, like, the Golden State Warriors, as much as we remember who they are, as much as Steph, minus that last game, is just on some astronomical thing that he's got going on right now. Much as all of that is true, at the same time, they are playing as Draymond said, a faster, younger, more athletic Boston Celtics team. So you got to outsmart them. You're not going to outquick them. You're not going to physical them because they could do it longer for being young. Now, to me personally, how do the Boston Celtics take this? Do Boston use this as bulletin board material and say, oh, what you trying to say? We ain't LeBron and he's so much better and we some weaklings or something like that. Not weaklings, but you get what I'm saying. You trying to say that, we ain't on that level. We ain't good as him. And in my opinion, I'm like, nah, I don't think that's what he's saying, man. I think he's pretty much saying, listen, LeBron is another animal. This team is good. They're young. They're fast. They're all this. But LeBron James is disrespectful. And I think that's the line right there that's going to be taken out of context. It's disrespectful. Make sure I think he said it's disrespectful to him. He said it's disrespectful to LeBron, and it's a lie to you to say that it even compares. It's too, and I get it. It's not, and maybe I'm defending Draymond a little bit here. Just because I know how this is going to read. I know how the headline, they're going to blow this. Oh, he's saying LeBron. No. What he's saying is you can't compare the two. You can't compare the iPhone to the flip phone, right? That probably was a horrible fucking example. That probably was a horrible example right there, man. But you get what I'm saying? Not saying so I'm saying the model, the type, the thing. They're just different, right? Not comparing the Boston Celtics to a flip phone, all right? I'm saying it's like saying, I'm trying to think of two things that just not equal. It's like water and oil, man. They're not the same. Like it's not the same. One is just better, all right? Individually. Now, but what you got to think about, what you notice in Draymond's breaking of this, he said LeBron James, then he said the Boston Celtics. You see what I'm saying? He didn't say playing the Lakers or playing the Cavs or the Miami Heat was a different task than the Boston Celtics. What he's saying is LeBron James in himself cannot be compared to this young basketball team. See, that's the key distinction right there that you got to realize. He comparing one man to a whole team. If you add up this team, this probably, if LeBron James in his prime or whatever was on this team, it'd be astronomical. It'd have been out of here. They'd been out of here. Just stop, just it's over. But you're talking about an individual and you're talking about a team. So I don't think Draymond in no attempt was trying to throw shade at the Boston Celtics. Now Draymond ain't the type of guy that's gonna mince words either. He gonna say what he say. He gonna mean what he say and say what he mean. So and you gotta love Draymond for that. But I do not think Draymond Green was trying to throw a slight at the Boston Celtics, although it will get spun that way. I think he was just trying to say these young guys ain't there yet. Like they're not LeBron James, and that just kudos to his guy. We all know him and LeBron are close despite the past friction. I don't know how y'all become super close after that. I don't think I could, but hey, I'm not LeBron James, right? So obviously, man. That's my take on it. I don't think Draymond was trying to be facetious at Boston. I think he was just trying to say, bro, we talking apples and oranges. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, you guys be great.